Hey, it's Monday morning. Welcome back to the next edition of Monday Morning Manna with Mine. I appreciate you for joining. Yes, I do, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all you who shared, commented, and liked the last video. Please, if you haven't got a chance, go back, watch it, and comment on it because it was a deep subject about Stacey Dash and her comments concerning Black history and Black people in general. But this time we're going to go into a different path and talk about Leandria Johnson. Listen, shout out to Dana Graham. Thank you for tagging me in this, letting me know this content was out there because without you, I wouldn't have known because I do not watch the Preachers of Atlanta. I didn't watch the Preachers of Detroit. I did watch a couple episodes of the Preachers of LA because my boy Bishop Noel Jones was in it. But Deidre got a little bit out of control, so I had to stop watching that. But yeah, so shout out to Dana Graham. Thank you for giving me this content to talk about in this episode of Monday Morning Manna with Mine. If you haven't seen it, here's the clip of Leandria Johnson going nuts. Watch this clip.
You feel like, giving cigarettes to people who smoke cigarettes is a tactic to win them to Jesus.
20 people who got those cigarettes out of those cartons was in my church the next day.
Wow.
This was a Saturday night, and they came to church, and they are still coming to this day.
Condoms, though?
That's safe sex. Period.
That exists?
That exists.
This girl is talking about giving out condoms. Are you kidding me? Like, what about don't fornicate? Hello?
Now, let me tell you something. The reason why I will walk with a condom or condoms on my pocket is because I didn't use them all the time. And yes, when I went to the clinic, I came up with something that I did not want. So it ain't gonna be for your daughter. It ain't gonna be for your daughter. It's gonna be for somebody that's in my generation. I'm talking to these females out there now that ain't using condoms. Use them. Protect yourself.
Homosexual
can be leader in a church.
Now a gay person can be a leader in the church.
He sure can if a liar can.
I don't believe
And
that
that's
at all. She said, I believe a homosexual can be a leader in a church.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait,
All right, so that's Leandria Johnson and her take on some situations that's happening in the church. I'm going to give my 3 points, then I'm out. First point, the topic of the homosexuals. Listen, we all know the homosexuals need love. We all know the homosexuals have a soul that needs to be saved. But that does not mean that the homosexual has to be up in leadership inside of our ministries. No. I understand she's saying they're no better than a liar, which is true. Listen, you might say that sin has a different degree of sin, whatever. But sin still leads you in hell. If I'm a liar, I'm still going to end up in hell. If I'm an adulterer, I'm still going to end up in hell. If I'm a thief, a murderer, and I don't repent, I'm still going to end up in hell. Same as a homosexual. So the thing is, if we don't stop putting people in leadership that don't have the credentials as far as biblical principles go, then we have to stop it, period. Secondly, her passing out Lucy's. Lucy's, for street knowledge here, Lucy's are single cigarettes that people sell on the streets. Normally they sell them. Maybe 25 cents, 50 cents, I don't know. But they're loose cigarettes, singles, that they sell on the streets. So for her to get out there and pass out loose cigarettes, it's atrocious. What makes you think that that's okay, Leandria? I mean, honestly, it's okay. And maybe let me know if I'm being too deep. I might be. But if I sit here and pass out, and for example, I go down the street and pass out shot glasses full of yak and give it to the person on the street, what sense does that make? I mean, yeah, okay, she said 10 of them came to her church the next Sunday, probably looking for more cigarettes. That is hilarious, Leandria. You have got to stop. What if that person would have died from that single cigarette that you gave them? What would your conscience be like then? Stop it, Leandria. Then, on the subject of the condoms, I can halfway agree with her on the condoms. But the standpoint that I take is, and this is just my opinions, people, my opinions. I feel like we shouldn't go out passing out condoms. I feel that we should wait till they come to us and ask us about sexual endeavors. And then for one, we need to teach them about what can happen if you're having sex outside of marriage. And that's another thing that I want us to talk about. Parents, stop telling your children no. No, don't have sex. No, wait till you're married. No, don't get involved with that man or woman. Tell them why they shouldn't get involved with that man or woman. Because the thing is, when you just tell us no as a child, we're going to go to do it to figure out why you're telling us no. And the thing is when it's sex is pleasurable. I don't care married or not. Sex is still pleasurable. So if you tell me no and then I go and have sex and I like it, I'm going to keep doing it. Tell me why. Show me the diseases that I can get. Show me that I can have a baby out of wedlock. Show me that I can become a statistic inside of America as a young African American, and that's not good. Tell me these things so that way I'll be like, oh no, I don't want to become that, or I don't want to have that, or I don't want to be itching every day. Tell me that type of stuff, and then guess what? I'm not going to have sex. So the thing is, parents, teach us why. Teach your children why not to dab into something, to not get involved into something, because then now they have an understanding of what can happen. Instead of just saying, no, you leave me with my mind all over the place of what can happen if I do involve myself in it. So that's my 3 takes on that. Shout outs to everybody who commented on the last video. Do the same on this one. Let's push this even harder, because we're not stopping. So regardless if you like it, share it or not, we're coming to you. Please comment on it. Thank you, Dana, for the content. I appreciate it. And just continue to show your support in this vision. And anybody who is inside the Indianapolis area or who is coming from out of town and you need a place to worship, please come worship with us over at 1058 North Malley, New Day Pentecostal Church, where the leader is none other than Bishop Artie Montgomery Jr. He's a phenomenal man of God, and I back him 100% because I know his life, because he is my father, as you may know. So shout outs to you, sir. I love you. New Day Pentecostal Church, come join us. Fellowship with us. We'll treat you like you family, because you are family, my brother and my sister. I love you. Peace out. To the next time. Next Monday, same time, same place. It's another edition of Monday Morning Manna with mine. I appreciate it. Leandra, you're crazy. Take care, people. Love